But first, of course, here on Score Goals, we love to welcome friends, family to the show here, and we are delighted right now to bring on our first guest today, boxing superstar. Give it up for Johnny Fisher, everyone! Get out, Johnny! Get out, Johnny!
Hey, mate, good, you right?
Good.
Sorry, mate.
You right? Good, good. It's good to have you here. Johnny, great to have you on the show, buddy.
Thank you for having me. I'm really been looking forward to it.
I'm glad you have. Talk about your boxing highlights as well. Obviously, we know you've got a fight coming up next month as well. It's good to have you here on the show. Tell us about the highlights of your career thus. What were the standout moments for Johnny Fisher?
Well, I fought my first 3 fights were sort of behind closed doors or with limited crowds. It was really great when I fought the O2 for the first time. Sold 1,500 tickets there. Then went to Ali Pali, sold 2,500 tickets there. It's been really good. I'm enjoying every minute of it. And as you said, on the 11th of March, we fight in Liverpool. Another good away day for the Romford Army.
Oh, that's really, really good, man.
Yeah.
Talk to me about football. Who's your team? Do you still watch football?
Yeah, growing up, I always liked Liverpool. I'm a glory hunter, unfortunately. But in terms of, listen, the only team I get worked up about when I watch now is England. I just want England to win. That's the only team, that's enough stress for me. So West Ham's probably my local club that all of the people around me support, but England's the only one I'm really keeping my eye on.
That makes sense.
Are they ever going to do it? Is it ever? I mean, are we all going a bit? I mean, do we think England can ever actually win a World Cup, win a Euros? Am I mad believing?
I don't think you are. I think we have the talent and we have the players. It's just getting across that line. It's just always seems to be like a barrier that holds us back. But I think once we get across that, then it's hard to lose, to be honest. We have a really good squad.
Let us know in the chat if you think England can win anything ever in our lifetime again. My dad always talks about like the World Cup in '66 when he was a young boy. And I'm sick and tired of hearing the same story. We get it. You've seen it.
But then we'll need a new song. If we win it, we can't have the 30 years of hurt or the 60 years of hurt. So that song's good. We've got to keep that.
Can you imagine one day, 307 years of hurt? It might be a thing. It might be a thing. When it comes to boxing as well, like obviously March coming up, we talk a lot about things like, you know, footballers constantly talking about their diet, how rigorous things are in that respect. How you know, kind of fine-tuned are you being with what you're taking on a daily? I'm always fascinated about athletes in general. So because to get like this, you definitely need to eat the right way.
You need to eat the right way. And listen, me and my dad, we love a Chinese. But so I'm a heavyweight, so I can get away on a Saturday night. I can have one cheat meal and I have a Chinese. So that's my one thing that keeps me through the week. But other than that, you have got to be strict and you've got to be on what you eat, and you've got to make sure you're eating enough. Like some days I'm eating 6,000, 7,000 calories a day to maintain my training. I can burn 2,000 calories in a sparring session, so you need to make sure you're staying on top of it. And it's not fun all the time. It sounds fun, but it's not always fun.
Yeah, that's a lot of calories.
7,000?
7,000, yeah.
I don't think I could even hit 3.
Do you have traditions, like if I can imagine after a fight, you've had a fight, you've been dieting for a long period of time. Is there something you have every single time and time again, thinking, that's what I'm having, that particular pizza, whatever it might be, just to kind of, I guess, celebrate? I don't know if that's the right word.
On a Saturday night, you're like buzzing, so you're out and you're getting whatever you can. But on Sunday night, when I get home with my family, we always have the biggest Chinese, a mega Chinese. And the beautiful thing...
One mega Chinese?
Yeah, one mega Chinese. They're expecting the phone call. But the beautiful thing about the Chinese is the variety of dishes that you can get. You can have a bit of salt and chili king prawn, you've got kumpo prawns, you've got special chow mein, you've got everything you can dream of. So you can even have a curry if you want one, so it's perfect.
Just saying those words, I'm salivating a little bit. Is that weird?
I'm getting hungry now as well.
It feels like it's a normal reaction to hearing that kind of stuff too. Has it been? Yeah, obviously your dad's going to come on very soon as well, and content's gone viral across the board. How is it like seeing your dad going so far away? Because I find it kind of weird going, that's just my dad.
We always say like. I get punched in the face for a living, and that's how I get on. He's had to eat Chinese for a living, and he's sort of skyrocketed. There was a point where we were both on like 100,000 followers, and we're growing at the same time, and now he's at 200,000. So I'm just catching him up. He's the main guy now, Big John.
I can see him in the background going like, "Whoa, hey, it's not that easy eating Chinese food. Okay, don't sell it short."
Yeah.
I mean that's the thing is it's you kind of think about like the food again. I can imagine 7,000 calories, but even Chinese food, you got to really shovel that to 7,000 calories.
Yeah.
You're playing FIFA very soon. FIFA, talk about your history on the game in general. Do you play much FIFA at all? Or?
I haven't played Xbox or any sort of gaming console for a good few years now, but when I was playing back in the school days, it was always FIFA or Call of Duty, something like that. So I've got a little bit of experience. I don't know if I'm going to be, I've heard that you're pretty good, so I don't know if I'm up to the challenge.
It's all
live.
Absolutely.
Playing it down now.
But it's, I mean, I guess gaming in general as well. Do you get a chance to play games much? Like, is it something that you relax in front of TV? How did you kind of relax after fights as well?
Well, I was just playing now a few hours ago when we first got here, and I just thought, this is quite relaxing and therapeutic. I might start doing it again because your mind can focus on that. You come away from everything else, but it is a good way to relax and get some downtime. So I might have to work it back into my routine.
Okay, well, I'll tell you what, you're going to work it in right now because we have got a challenge TN, okay? Every week, TN is challenged to play FIFA, and I think you could do this week because I think it wasn't great last week. Yeah. I think we need to really...
We need to capitalise.
We need to capitalise on this one. So we're going to have a 1v1, you're going to pick teams and see exactly how we get on at the end of the match, but ultimately whoever's got the most goals wins, as is the rules of football. Yes. I think we can jump in and pick teams if that works for you boys, and we'll go from there really. So let's have a look and see exactly what's going on here, and I'm looking forward to seeing this. Again, chat, let us know, who do you think is going to take this one? Who's going to go all the way and win this, either Johnny or TN? Let us know. We're jumping into Classic. Now, are we going to have any kind of handicap of any sort here, TN?
Yeah, so I've been told that I need to use the worst team on FIFA for this game.
Okay.
Have you got that?
He's got that excuse in his locker if he needs to use it later.
Okay,
sure.
I'm just going with what I've been told. Nothing more, nothing less.
So who is officially the worst team in this game?
So I've done some research. There was a few teams. There was like a team in Ireland. There was a team in England, like League 2. But the worst team on FIFA has to be Hebei FC that play in China.
Hebei FC.
I can't let you beat me now, can I?
No. I mean, the question is, where are you going to? He's going for Liverpool, of course he is. He's jumping on. He can't not. If you see Mohamed Salah, they're looking ready to rock and roll.
On FIFA as well, they're going to have good rating.
Yeah, the Egyptian Cobra. He's ready to roll.
The Egyptian Cobra.
Those snake hips. Those hips don't lie. Those hips don't lie.
How many minutes each way is
4 minutes each half. So 4 minutes each half, okay? So it's a relatively quick game, but it's going to be interesting to see exactly how this one stacks up because you never know. I guess the formational aspect of this now, defensive or attacking. How do you tend to play when you do play? Is it gung-ho, use wingers down the middle?
I love the lofted through ball. I love it just over the top. When I used to play as centre-half, I was a no-nonsense centre-half. I wasn't very good at passing or any technical stuff. I was a tackler, I was a header, or I was a clearer. So that's how I play FIFA. How do I go
let's jump into the game and see exactly how this one pans out there. And as I said for you guys at home, let us know who you think is going to go all the way and win this 1v1. TN or Johnny. I'm excited to see this.
I believe in these boys.
How do I click that I'm ready?
Johnny, there's a lot riding on this as well because your old man's watching in the distance, and there's a lot riding on this from a father-son standpoint. I mean, I don't want to see disappointment in his eyes.
I'll definitely be better than him. So.
Right, here we go. We're diving straight into this one. It is TN versus Johnny Fisher, brought to you by Derek Ray and Stuart Robson. Their match commentary. I mean, we'll probably just commentate at the top anyway of these fellas, but it's a friendly, and we are off Hebei FC. The question is, I'm looking forward to seeing just how pacey they are. Yao Zhushen.
It's amazing how the controls, you don't forget them, just straight into it.
It's like muscle memory, isn't it?
Yeah. It really is. It's like riding a bike. You just cannot not know. It's one of those things as well, I find it breaks ice a lot as well. Okay, Liverpool through! He's through, Johnny! Keeper's pulled out a hand.
I have to take a corner again.
Worst team in the game where?
What's your vibe on the corners and set pieces of this in general, Tian, this season?
I find I've struggled a lot with corners. Set pieces, I'm just not great.
Right.
Dealing with them, taking them.
I unlocked very early on in the season. I unlocked Ronald Koeman, the icon card.
Ooh.
Mate, his set piece ability is unbelievable.
Yeah,
like
crazy.
the guy's got power. Oh, he's got it! How is that
not gone in?
That is, get me some VAR. Get me some VAR immediately.
You fixed it.
Come on.
That is. I want the replay.
Show them why you're not the worst, boys. Come on.
They're in the booth right now thinking, shall we, shan't we?
Come on.
I can't let you beat
Easy. I mean, Matip's just strolled in there. Nunez with the ball. Passes over to Diaz, who is using the through ball. Nunez is running through. They cannot stop him. He's too big time. He's burying one bottom corner. Johnny Fisher takes the lead.
Darwin, Nunez. It's Nunez, isn't it? Is that Nunez?
That.
I think it is, yes.
And the man does not move. It is moosed in there, and it is going nowhere. Love to see it.
They can't even pass.
Good ball. Good ball. I'm seeing. I mean, shocking. Do you feel as well, Tim, when you're playing like games like with teams as you are right now? Does it feel very different to you playing with a lesser team?
I mean. To go from playing Ultimate Team, which is much quicker as well, to this is naturally always going to be a bit harder.
Who's for you this season been the GOAT in an Ultimate Team? Who's the one that you kind of can't really live without? Is there a player that's really done the business?
I think Yaya Toure is up there.
Okay.
I think I've just fallen in love with the card. He's just so good defensively. And I'm not even saying this because I'm an Arsenal fan as well, but Patrick Vieira has been nothing short of excellent in my team.
We had this debate earlier on, Vieira versus Keane, who would we take? Back in the day, I'd have taken a bit of a Keane. Now, in 2023, there we go. Oh, very onside netting.
I can't believe he scored.
Oh my goodness.
I'm drawing 1-1.
Let's go.
The illustrious left foot of Zhu Tianwan.
Ballers,
Great
I'm
left
telling
foot.
you, man, don't sleep on this team.
Left foot danger. I mean, that's the thing is, I think that when you get teams as well who, that are inferior to a degree against like Liverpool, for instance, you've got to work the kind of to the advantage. Obviously, you're not going to outpace them. You've got to really utilise. Oh, I tell you what, though.
Bit of direct football there.
Speaking of that pace, the one and only Jordan Henderson, the fastest man in the Premier League, apparently.
Oh, mate, you actually have to be fair.
No, fair play to Jordan Henderson.
The fastest man in the Premier League, Jordan Henderson. Who is the current fastest man in the Premier League? Is there? Do we know? Is that official? Do we know this is?
I think it might be not fastest, but in terms of like quickest ground.
It's not Kyle Walker, is it?
No.
I could have sworn it's someone. Is it Saka?
straight.
It's someone who's rapid.
Saka's not fast.
Keepers.
Who is it? I don't know.
There's someone who's definitely like renowned for being.
Well,
I'm hearing Antonio Rudiger. No, it's got to be. Is it
my-
Traore?
Yeah, it might be Traore.
My dad is good mates with Steve Potts, who played for West Ham back in the day.
Oh, really?
And they had a conversation about who was the fastest he played against, and he always used to say Henry, who's like lightning pace.
Next level.
There's nothing worse than when you're defending and you've got someone with pace just running at you, and you ain't got the agility to keep up with them,
Did you go down to Upton Park a lot when you were growing up?
Yeah, I've watched a few games at Upton Park.
Yeah.
And, obviously now at the London Stadium, but Upton Park was a bit more character there,
I went to the London Stadium to watch against United last season,
Yeah.
and that's the only time and only chance I got to watch Ronaldo at United while he was at United again.
Really?
And I saw him score a tap in. Wasn't exactly the best goal I've ever seen in my life, but I saw it.
Goal's a goal.
I embraced it.
Go on. Love you.
Good little bit.
Right,
of
boys, we
defending.
need to turn it up now, man.
I'm not gonna. I mean, we're approaching half time here, and I mean Johnny, Liverpool are looking like they can definitely turn it on a dime very quickly. But TN is coming back into the game. He's got an opportunity here on the left wing. Can he cross it in?
Don't need to work it.
Don't need to working it.
Oh,
Goodness!
no.
Oh my God, he spooned it.
What happened there?
He spooned
Outside
it
of the foot.
No
into
way.
a lemonade stand. Wow, that was the moment. That could be the turning
Oh,
point.
that was right on the...
This is the worst team on the game. I'll take it back.
We could be seeing there
I can't let you beat me.
a nightmare that will haunt you for the rest of your
I
days.
don't think I'm sleeping tonight. Honestly. Oh my God.
That is unreal.
Go on, let's pop it now.
Here we go. This is okay. They're on the break.
Look at this.
Zhang Wei on the ball,
Look at
looking
this.
for the through pass. Doesn't get it.
So terrible.
Nunez on the ball again, holding up, working with Diaz. He's been such a loss for Liverpool this season.
Yeah,
Diaz.
massive
Massive loss.
Who's that?
Diaz.
What is he?
Been injured for a long time.
Yeah, he was brilliant.
Needs to come back in. Big game tonight as well, lads. Arsenal, Man City.
Oh, I love this.
Oh, goodness.
No, we're just not scoring.
Arsenal, City. I mean, this is your team as well here tonight playing. Are you confident? How much do you think rides on this game in terms of the Premier League in general? Who's going to win this season?
I know this sounds really crazy to say, but I think this game does decide the Premier League.
That is a massive statement, but one that I do condone it. I vouch that 100%.
Yeah.
I think as well, confidence-wise, Arsenal need to beat City for them to say, yeah, we're worthy champions, because I don't think City have been consistent enough this season, although Haaland has been a beast.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to argue with someone that's 7 goals away from the record with half the season played. He's been nothing short of fantastic. I think that's the main thing. He's just so exciting to watch, knows where the goal is, doesn't even need to look. And I think, again, City just need to find ways to make him look a little bit better, find him a little bit more. Obviously, Kevin De Bruyne was doing amazing at the start. But
True. I think City, though, they've rotated their squad quite a lot now. And they're kind of always having to kind of I mean, they obviously lost Cancelo this season in the transfer market. Don't know what happened there, by the way.
No
idea.
idea.
That looked messy. But I think with their team in general, if Arsenal can do it tonight and actually can beat them, I can't see why they wouldn't go on and kick on and win the league, unless something completely mad happens. Salah here breaks.
No.
Great through ball to Fabinho of all players, who cannot.
Keeper!
Oh,
I wanted him to finesse it. He didn't finesse it.
Keeper!
oh my
Love it,
goodness.
Oh, this might be if you score now.
I mean, if there's one
That was my
person you want, one on the keeper, it's probably not Fabinho. Oh, look at the ball. The through ball sublime. He's banged it. He's banged it. Oh, my goodness.
No.
He's banged one.
Come on.
Zhu Tuan gets a brace. Second
out
goal in the
here.
game.
Can't believe that.
The left foot
Get
is
into the Prem.
causing
Cracking up
issues
now.
for the Reds. Here we go. Back into the mix. 2-2
into
with
the
20
Prem.
minutes to play. Who will be the
Oh,
victor?
no,
Oh,
no, no,
what a save!
Oh, keeper.
Oh my God, Alisson, you naughty boy! You naughty boy!
How have you saved that?
Oh, those hands, those Brazilian mitts. Cannot get enough.
I hate tackling in the box on this game.
Thiago on the ball. Another player who has his moments, but depends on the day. If he turns up, but Henderson now running forward.
No, why?
He's got weights.
Oh, a great through ball. Fabinho's made the run again. What's he going to do with it?
Nothing.
Absolutely nothing, Johnny Fisher.
Let's go. Let's go.
But this is the one.
There you go.
TN is on the attack.
Go, Huatse.
There's 12 minutes left on the clock.
Oh, no.
It could be a hat trick. Could be a hat trick for Zell. No, he's passed it off. And he's dinked it off the bar.
What are you doing?
He's dinked it off the bar. He looks infuriated, and Klopp
Jurgen's looking on.
looks
worried.
disgusted.
How many chances do we need?
This is the one here. Fabinho got on the ball again. He's been all over the pitch. Salah though with the ball, pass off to Nunez, who's trying to find a through pass. Does so in Diaz, who holds the ball up. Can he roll it through? He can. To Henderson back in the middle. They're pushing on now. Johnny Fisher cannot put it away, but this will be one of the last attacks of the game here. Zhao Tuan, the player everyone wants in their squad right now.
There you go, knock it back. What are you doing? Oh my God.
The question I
The
question I have for your dad here, Johnny Fisher, is he rooting for you or rooting for the Chinese?
Probably what,
because it's Chinese.
Exactly.
That's the big question.
It just clouds all his judgment.
He hears the word and that's it. It's like bosh. That's it.
That's not. No, you can't pass.
That's the one out to Diaz again.
Where's my options?
Last seconds
Where's
of the
my
game.
options?
Last one.
Oh, no. This can't happen.
Oh, goodness.
This can't happen, no.
Oh, my goodness.
1 minute.
Okay.
Boot it up there.
There we go. Boots up the pitch.
All right, last one. No.
And that is it. It is a draw. Big round of applause, everybody. That was immense.
That is impressive. The worst team
And you've even saved a screenshot, which I rate enormously as well. What a game that was. Did not expect that. That was fireworks from start to finish. Right, let's talk about Samsung again here for a second, guys. Conquer every enemy, even at soaring speeds, unrivaled 4K, 144Hz gaming TV, refresh rates, eliminate lag with ultra smooth action, all in exquisite, ultra high definition detail on the big screen. You heard it right there. Samsung's best-in-class Neo QLED 4K gaming TV and HDMI 2.1 work in perfect synergy with next-gen consoles to deliver an ultra-low input lag and ultra-responsive gameplay.
I found out I was already losing 2-0.